Muamode share any modofo snowy, Matanase, and Sama would draw Elcoso, Ewa Yamai Ghana, and no enemy, I was for in the past, Udi Dimechi, na Yonkotie, and Senibi and Bra.
You know, the New Patriotic Party elder and celebrated economist Kwame Pianim is issuing a strong warning or caution, essentially, calling for deep reflection and urgent restructuring to save the party from fading into irrelevance. But this is one that the statesman and elder of the New Patriotic Party, Kwame Pianim, made that particular statement and that caution that the NPP stands being irrelevant soon if the current leadership fails to listen to the elders and change course. The comment follows a week of social media banter between the spokespersons of the leading presidential aspirants, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Kennedy Ohineye Japan, on who qualifies most to lead the NPP into the 2028 polls. He spoke in an exclusive interview with Beatrice Edu earlier.
Mr. Piani, you are an elder of the NPP, like you just said.
Yes.
What do you make of the decision of the party to elect a flag bearer first ahead of the other grassroots elections? I mean, kind of doing it from top to the bottom.
I don't agree with it. We are trying to restructure the party. We are trying to get the young people who are running the party to halt, look and listen, so I will get the direction right. I know a lot of founding members of the party who are unhappy with the direction and state of the party and who are anxious and contacting the current leadership of the party, both in Parliament, the National Secretariat, and the Council of Elders, to try to hold a stakeholder engagement to look at the direction and state of the party. They are worried about the direction the young people are taking the party. And I'm hoping that we'll soon get our act together to rebuild, to restructure, and build a united front to move forward.
Are the young people listening?
I think that once 50% of the solution is identifying there's a problem and posing a question. They have to listen because it's their future. As I said, it's not my future. The young people in the NPP now, it's their future. If we do not listen and restructure our party, the party NPP will become as irrelevant to the politics of Ghana as the CPP has become.
Well, so that's the direct words of Kwame Pianim there. And that's why I bring in Professor Samuel Edujemfi, a political historian and a senior lecturer at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, joining us. Thank you, Prof, for staying up to connect with us here on Ghana Tonight. You heard those clear words of Kwame Pianim there. There are those of your like mind, political analysts, who say the NPP is too big to fail or too big to become irrelevant or lose its relevance as posited by Kwame Pianim. Which side of the pendulum does your thought swing?
Not too sure about that, but I think that the NPP has challenges and it may lead it into a dwindling state where it may not be able to win elections, and it may take time for it to recover if it continues on such negative trajectory or tangent. In the first instance, I would say that the party, at least leading up to the 2024 elections and in its current form, is very parochial and whimsical in their interest and also their involvement in the national discourse and politics and all that. It has come about because of its own internal schisms. One that it's a party which lost elections over 1.7 million, vote difference, and it still is pretending that it has not suffered such defeat. Again, it is beginning to rather lay the blame squarely on others instead of the leaders. These are the hanging fruits, simple as that. The leaders who led the party into such defeat should have accepted responsibility and allow the party's internal democratic culture to suffice, so that the party from bottom-up approach would elect its officers. Whether the current officers would present themselves, and even if they do and they lose, it would have come about through a proper democratic process and culture. Today, they are in a haste to do a lot of stuff, trying to change their constitution, throwing some items here and there to satisfy the interest of a few people within the party in an attempt to hijack the party. And so they will not listen to their elders. They will debate their elders in public. They will have all manner of things to say against chief actors of their party who have supported their party since its reinvigoration in the 1990s, especially in the Fourth Republic, because some people want to still hold on to political power within the party. That has come about because these persons think that if they allow for the democratic processes of the party, that allows for even proper reflection to take place, they are not going to win power within the party. And so they find means of disrupting everything. Today, I'm told, I don't know whether it's correct, that they are saying that they will not present a candidate with the current misfortune we have seen in this country at the Honorable Mutale's constituency. But if you were even looking at that fair and squarely, this honorable gentleman who has passed on, it will be in the best interest of Ghana and the constituents that a properly constituted or a well-organized democratic arrangement which allows for competition, right, would allow for the best candidate to emerge and to lead the people. So if you want to honor a passing soul, somebody who has contributed immensely to the development of an area or served this constituent, you don't lower the standards. You rather allow for proper and effective competition to take place. And we are hearing these things because the MPP has become almost whimsical in their approach to everything they do today. And it is by and large because of the fact that they are not interested in listening to people who have good conscience in many respects and are interested in consolidating the democratic culture of the country.
Well, you referenced the Tamale Central that taking a decision that they'll pull out. They give reasons why, that they don't want to contribute to any acrimonious environment, the tension that characterizes by-elections. They don't want it to be part of the entire exercise in Tamale Central because of the circumstances under which that seat became vacant. Kwame Pianim referenced what happened in Ablekuma North as well, and you draw that in. What's really going to change? Or what would you have expected the party to do?
I'm not sure whether it's a question of effectiveness or efficiency because, definitely young people are seen to be effective because of how they present themselves, as if they are workaholics, as if they are in active duty, having some sweat on their brow to demonstrate that they are there. But they have to be efficient because if you have a big cutlass and it is not well, sharpened, it cannot be able to cut within a short space of time. So that there's a question about efficiency because they think that just having press conferences, expressing opinion, and being quick to say something, it's what leadership represents. I've said time and again, leadership is about effective change and also influence. And I think that the level of influence in the sense of positive influence is lacking because they are misreading the political terrain. They disregard what is happening on the ground. They seem to have disregard for research, and they are tickling themselves and stroking their egos. I think it is the sin of young men. I'm hoping that they will understand that they need both keys to operate, the old key and the new key, to produce a melodious sound. Their inability to reflect and hurriedly jump out to say something is a sign of lack of efficiency and lack of leadership. I agree in two with the elder. I agree in two.
Thank you very much for this particular issue and the matter that you bring on to it. And also just to make the point that this is the build-up to that particular election. That's a by-election in the Akwatia constituency as well as the Tamale Central constituency. This is your election.
Yo, I was here for in seven and I could say, you know, comments and young Fabram. Comment section, I'm in Jibre and Dinka Emma. Aha, Ghanatube so. And I'm more for snowy and I'm saying, in seven and I was here for Siadi, Macron.